It's time to reconnect. It's time to bridge the gap. And that time is now. It all starts with a smile. Shorty, how are you, mate?
Welcome, Smilers. This is Scott and Shorty for What's Up Wednesday, the weekly episode that checks in, says hi, brings a smile to your face to give you an update of what we've been doing in the business of smiles. Which we're going to be talking about very, very shortly, embarking on a run from Sydney to Melbourne, 1,300 kilometres to start 10,000 conversations with 10,000 smiles. Oh, my goodness. More about that in shortly. So this is a little episode of just saying, hey, what's up? What's up? Scotty, how's your week been, mate? What's been happening in your world?
Shorty, I'm loving this, right? We've brought What's Up Wednesday back into the business of smiles, and we're loading it for our community. We're going to stay in our community with What's Up Wednesdays. We're going to do this every week, have a bit of a chat, tell you what's going on in the world of the happiness, guys, but also create opportunities for us to sort of connect a bit more and bring it back to the simpleness of a smile. You know, so this week's been epic. This week has been, like as you said, right? We're meant to be running from Sydney to Melbourne tomorrow. We're meant to be starting that journey tomorrow. The opportunity, the fortunate opportunity of COVID has allowed us to see things through a different set of eyes and actually take what something very passionate and dear to you and I, and allowed us to change that. And what an opportunity, right? What an opportunity. We get to do it together instead of doing it on our own, just you and I. We get to do that on the 9th of October, you and I, my mission, and we're going to get it done. We're going to run together from Sydney to Melbourne in a day. And I'm so pumped about that. I actually want to jump on that right now because it's something that's bubbling under the surface that we can't wait to do this together. Like, we've got big ideas. Shorty, tell us about it.
So put it in the diary, Saturday, the 9th of October. So this is an opportunity, as Scott said, we can all come together and run together. So it is 1,200 kilometre run. Don't worry, you're not doing it by yourself. But you do 1K, you do 5Ks, you do 10Ks, no matter what the distance, it all adds up. So it's a cumulative approach to tackling this run and this event all together. It's a beautiful process that we're all coming on. There'll be milestones that we'll be achieving. There'll be shout outs along the way. There'll be live crossovers from wherever you are in the world. You can be in Canada, in the Philippines. I've got my team in the Philippines jumping on and doing this event with us. Like, this is going to be absolutely epic. Scott will be in Melbourne. I'll be up in Lennox Head. We'll all be doing our little part to come together to walk, run, Scott, skip or jump our way through this 1,200 kilometers together. So register, simply go to ihopeyouaresmiling.com. On the homepage, on the front page, you'll see the image. Click on it, join, come and join us on Saturday, 9th of October. It's going to be a ripper. Scott.
I love it, Shorty. I love it because we're getting to smile together. We're taking the journey together. Yep. Before we embark on what will be probably the biggest physical journey I've ever taken on, but not only that, it's a very emotional journey that you and I are both embarking on from Sydney to Melbourne. We actually get to do it together. And I said earlier, it's fortunate that this COVID opportunity has happened. And I actually believe it's fortunate because instead of doing it just the two of us, we get to do this with everybody. And that's, like, it's time to reconnect, right? It's time to bridge the gap, and the time is now. So this is an opportunity to stay in alignment with what we're about. So yeah. I'm pumped, and I love the idea that 1K counts just as much as 50Ks because it means you're involved. It means that you're a part of something bigger than just one person. And I love that. I love that opportunity, So that's what I'm so happy about with this. I can't wait to see where it goes.
And Scott, if I could just jump in there, here's my little challenge. I'm just going to go throw it out to everyone watching, listening, tuning in around this. Tag a friend. Tag a friend in this video who go, you know what, I think so-and-so would be great to do it with, got someone in your neighborhood, got a neighbor, got a family member who, you can walk around the block or go down the park or walk around your neighborhood that you could do this together with. Just tag them, get them to watch it, get them to come into the business of smiles and watch this clip and watch Scott and I carry on like, the happiness guys, and share that journey with them. Because as Scott said, when we do this together, it makes it more fun. It's so fun. Love it. Scott, love it. Look at Janelle. She's all over it. Welcome, Janelle. I love it.
Hey,
So
here it is.
Talk to us. Talk to us about it.
Well, this is one of my joys this week. It's a young lady. Wiwazi is her nickname, and I adore her, Elise, and I can't thank her enough. I went to pick up the last bit of my furniture to bring into my house today because I just had to get everything settled once and for all done. So I was driving past, bang, just get it done. And she comes out with this. She goes, I've been waiting to give you this for so long. And I'm just, not only have I got the bandana, but have a look behind me. Have a look at the flag she's made for me.
Woo!
I am so proud to be wearing this. I can't thank you enough. What an amazing thing to be a part of, because, to think, right? I wear this every day. I live in this. I just have smiles all day. And for people to hold me accountable and do amazing things like this, it just fills my heart that we're doing this together. We're reaching one another. It's magical. I love it. And Elise, thank you so much. You're probably going to get a few orders for them coming up, I would have thought, because they are awesome. So great job. So Shorty, that's one of my pleasures this week. Go for it.
Yeah. I love it. So what's been happening, I want to share with you some amazing stuff that's been happening on Sunday evenings. It's been a beautiful get-together. So Sunday sessions with Smiles we have every Sunday night at 8 o'clock. It's an opportunity to come together to share some smiles, share some stories, and get ready for the week. It's such I call it a love bomb that just gets thrown in and just blows everyone up, because the connection, it's so beautiful. The connection of coming together to share, to reconnect, to bridge that gap. And that time is 8 o'clock on a Sunday night. It is so beautiful. 45 minutes only. And allows you to look at where smiles are coming from in your life. How are you giving smiles in your life, and how are you making a difference? So tune in to Sunday at 8 o'clock. Scott, they've been amazing, haven't they? It's just been absolutely beautiful.
I love it, Shorty, right? It's a 45-minute powwow, right? Time is the most precious gift we have, and we really respect people's time. So we want to bring them in on a Sunday night, bring you in, come and be a part of what we're doing, but also start your week off with a smile. Start your week off feeling good about being you, because we're worth it. We are really worth it. I'm really enjoying listening to the smiles that people gift us. I'm going to say that again. I really enjoy listening to the smiles that people gift us. That's what happens inside these amazing Sunday sessions, 45 minutes, powwow, get in, share the joy for one another, because it's in our lives. We have it. And it's beautiful to share it and to hear it. It fills my heart, Shorty. It really does. So, yeah. But on that, talking about filling hearts, what happened today with you? What happened? I have held back on hearing this, because Shorty's had an amazing transaction today that I didn't want to hear. I wanted to hear it for the first time with everyone else. Go.
So, as you may or may not know, I live up at Lennox Head, which is in the Northern Rivers of New South Wales, and a part of some of the Facebook groups up here. And, always good to find out local knowledge and what's happening in the area. And I saw a post of this guy who's coming through the Lennox Head Ballina area tomorrow, which was today. This was posted last night. And his name was Anton, and he's known as the Barefoot Dutchman. I went, what a cool dude. And this guy was walking barefoot from Cairns northern Queensland to Sydney, barefooted. It looks like he's got a pram that he's pushing. I said, oh, that would be cool to catch up. Anyway, you know, I thought I had a busy day running around and obviously with work and all that kind of stuff. And I was driving home. I was coming home, and Nat was in the car with me, my beautiful wife. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw this guy walking on the other side of the road. And he's pushing like a pram, like one of those with those big off-road prams. And it had all his signage over it. And I went, oh, that's him. That's him. And I got half a K down the road, and I pulled over, and I was like, I've got to go back to him. And it was like checking car. Did a U-turn. I was going to say if there's double yellow lines or not, just in case. Did a U-turn, and I flew back, and I jumped out, got a pair of socks, and I ran up to him. I said, thank you. Thank you, mate. You are an inspiration. Thank you for being you. Thank you for sharing your time, your wisdom. And we had this most beautiful connection, just embraced and big hug. And I just went, oh man, I'm so proud of you. And, you know, had the shirt on, and I said, I just want to gift you this. And I shared the story around the sock story, around these black dots, around our dark days, around our son, our family, our friends that get around us to support and comfort us and get us through these dark days. And he just goes, you know what? I am so looking forward to wearing these when I rest. Because obviously he's been barefoot. And I said, what do you need? How can I support? He goes, mate, someone's reached out and got accommodation for tonight, being fed. I was like, this is the support. This guy's doing it solo, right? This is the support. People, local communities are coming around and supporting him because he's on his journey, sharing his smiles for the mental health awareness for men's health. So it was absolutely beautiful. So check him out. His name's Anton. He's the Barefoot Dutchman. Absolutely amazing guy. So it was just beautiful to connect and just to share a story and just to find out about his journey. Gosh, he's an amazing man.
Yeah, I'm sitting here, right, and I'm listening to what a guy's doing is an amazing feat. Barefoot, Cairns to Sydney. The thing that it's almost bringing a tear to my eye is he went to him with love, with a pair of socks. You know, and we don't promote a lot when we do these. We talk about what we're doing. We talk about what it is that's going on in our lives and how how we are changing the world. A simple pair of socks was a gift to a stranger who's doing an amazing thing that connects you both. Forever and a day, he's going to remember you as the guy who wore a smiley and gave him a pair of socks. A pair of socks changes the world. I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of you, Shorty, for being a part of that. And one of the things we were talking about earlier, and right now in business, in life, there's only one thing we should be doing with one another, is supporting each other. Asking the question, how can I help you right now? What's another question that would be good to ask?
What do you need right now?
Yeah.
And it could be from listening. It could be from a hug. It could be just a smile. And that has a rippling effect because it's time to reconnect. It's that connection. It's time to bridge that gap. And that time is now. You can do this. And it all starts with a smile. You've got the resources right in front of you. Absolutely so powerful. And Scott, I want to hear though, because you've had an amazing impact and story that I love to hear from you and how that has had a rippling impact.
Yeah, thanks, Shorty. Because, like, as people know, we've been gearing up to run from Sydney to Melbourne, and we had a dinner. We had a virtual dinner where we raised some money to go towards our trip. We still want to make a difference in our communities right now, so we're utilising that money to gift some people in our communities a pair of socks to say thank you. And we're not just giving them out to anybody, we're giving them to people that we feel that we need to reconnect with. We feel like we need to reach out and say, hey, good job, thank you for doing what you're doing. And it just so happens I was down the street and there was 4 police officers. And there's an amazing man, Dutchy, who will hopefully get on here one day, who does a lot of work with Vic Pol. And right now, they're doing it hard because we're holding on to all our emotions, and when we're having to deal with the police, we're quite often dumping on them. I sort of feel like they may not necessarily be a part of the community, and I've felt that. But their fathers, their mothers, their parents, their children, they are part of our community. So I jumped out of the car, went over to the 4 of them, gave each one a pair of socks. And I looked them dead in the eyes and I thanked them for what they're doing. I said, it's a tough time right now. We all have dark days. There's no getting out of that. But that warm winter sunshine on your back right now is our community getting around it on your dark days. We're all part of one community. We all live in this community. Thank you for what you're doing. I really appreciate it. Oh, what got me was their eyes. We've forgotten to just thank people. Our frontline workers. And our frontline workers aren't just the police. They're the guys working in the service station that we have to get the fuel from. They're the guys and girls and they're working in supermarkets that are stocking the shelves to make sure we've got the food, making sure we've got the toilet paper. When sometimes we don't have these things because of what happens in our society. I just want to thank them and just Sabu Bono, I see you. Thank you for doing what you're doing. I really appreciate it. You know, like, and a pair of socks does change the world. It changes your world and it changes their world in an instant. It creates a smile. You know, like, Shorty supported me in a time when I wasn't sure which direction we're going. Look what's happening now because of support. It comes from the heart. We share it. We stand by each other. We work together. What was it like, the feeling inside you, Shorty, when you know you've got a gift to give somebody? You've got a gift. It's in your hand. It's a pair of socks. Going up to a guy you don't know. But you're going up there with a smile. I have something. Just showing you support. I'm proud of you. How did that feel inside?
Instant connection. Absolutely instant connection. Every little voice, every preconceived judgment, every thing about I'm thinking about myself, not good enough, not bad enough, not this, it just all drops. And it's an instant connection because it took, I'll personalize it. It took the emphasis off me and it put the emphasis on we. And that was the home run. That was just like, it's not about me. It's about we. It's about how can I help you because together it just, as you know, as we know, it just makes things so much more beautiful.
We weren't planning on going in here tonight, but I do want to talk about this now because it's this support side of things. The businesses I know that are doing really well right now are the ones reaching out and supporting. How can I help you? How can I support you? Staff, customers, people in their life. What can we do? Right now is the time of our life where the only way forward is support and, hey, how you going today? Take that little bit more time to just build that relationship, know each other, share each other. Inside our workshops, Shorty, like how much connection are we building when we're doing these? Like they are
Phenomenal.
just amazing. And I just, I love this, and the feedback we get often is, you guys are just so in flow. How can we not be when we're coming from our hearts? How can we not be? And I'm so grateful for the opportunity to gift smiles to people. Like we get around like this all the time, right? This is how we live, right? Which, it's so powerful to live like this because people hold me accountable, and I don't feel like me if I'm not wearing my shirt because I don't get the response that I get from people, the smile before they get to me, and I just, a little bit deep tonight, a little bit deep, but hey, why not? Like it's really, so grateful to everybody who's a part of this community. I'm so grateful for everybody who shares a smile. I'm so grateful for people, tag a friend, get on here, have a look, be a part of this. That's what it's about. We together, we support, we create smiles. What a beautiful gift. Shorty.
Now, the next 2 days, there's got some things coming up. Walk us through, Scott, what's happening tomorrow and on Friday. What do we got? There's some big days coming up. We need to support one another. Yeah.
Brilliant. Tomorrow's Are You OK Day, and I love Are You OK Day. But it's time to reconnect, right? Time to bridge the gap. How do we do that? We listen. And we take the courage. When someone asks you whether or not you're okay, are you okay? Answer it honestly. Have the courage to be honest about that question. If someone shows you that courage, thank them. What can I do to support you right now? You don't need opinion. What can I do to support you right now? We live in a wonderful community. We're beautiful people. We deserve to hear each other. I'm so grateful for that opportunity. Are you okay, Shorty?
I am okay. Thank you, Scott. And I just want to share with you one little add-on to that. When someone asks you that, just take a deep breath and feel it. Feel that question resonating through every part of your body, because it's such a knee-jerk reaction. Are you okay? Yeah, fine. Yeah, good. All good, mate. All good, mate. Right? But when you take a deep breath, you go from your head to your heart. And your heart is the barometer of your emotions and feelings. So check in with yourself. And as Scott said, be truthful. Be truthful. Are you okay, Scott?
Great question, Shorty. Because sometimes I'm not. You know, life isn't easy. I'm chasing my passion, chasing my heart. I want to feel others. I make mistakes, get things wrong. Sometimes it takes a bit of time to learn the lessons that they come with, you know. And I'm grateful that I've got my communities around me that hold the space for me to talk. They give me the opportunity to do that, you know. Oscar at the moment is full of energy, and we're not. You know, sometimes I don't know where to put it. It's tough, but I love him, so I've got to hold that space. Marriage isn't easy. You know, you have two different personalities living together that, you know, trying to make things work. They have two different ways of seeing things. So I've got to show up. Sometimes it's hard. But it's important to take a breath and realise that we're both doing it out of love, both doing it out of love for our son. Nobody ever makes a decision to be wrong. Am I okay, Shorty? Yeah, I am. Thank you for asking. But more importantly, thank you for listening. Sure.
And Scott, what's happening on Friday? What are we doing together on Friday?
Okay. Thank you for that, Shorty, because Friday's a big day.
Big day.
Friday, we're supporting 25 to 0.
Yep.
Mentoring men is something we're both very passionate about. We're both mentors, we've played a big part in our life, and there's something that we strongly encourage people to get around, create a safety net, create a place of no judgment, and just support one another. Again, support. 25 to 0 is they want the 25 suicides a week down to 0. We do that by supporting one another. On Friday, I'm walking around my 5K. I'm going to start at 5:30 a.m. I'm going to start walking, and we're going to amass as many steps as we can in our allotted time.
Beautiful.
If you want to support, I'm going to put it up on my personal page. I think, Shorty, you're doing yours as well. Whereabouts are you doing yours?
I'm up in Lennox Head, up in just south of Byron Bay and Northern Rivers. I'll be up and down walking just near the beach there at Lennox Head, 7 Mile Beach.
Beautiful. So I'll be at the Sandbox Cafe, Sandhurst, at 6:30 a.m. I'll be walking around to there, so I encourage anyone to come and join me for a walk. Come and walk and talk. Really important. That's what it's about. It's about sharing that. So on Friday morning, 25 to 0, we're both supporting Shay and his cause, which is an immense cause. Because one of the things for me that's really important is in our society right now, we've got so many different opportunities in the mental health world. They're popping up everywhere. All these things are happening. We're all taking in pie. We're all taking our piece and we're eating it on our own. It doesn't happen anymore. We're going to support. When we sit down with a piece of pie, we all come together, we get that pie, we sit there, we take a piece and we sit and eat it together. We support one another. Yes, this is the business response. Yes, this is what we're doing. Yes, we're supported by Mentoring Men, but we support others as well because we're all in this together. Thank you, Brother Bob. So Shorty, I'm a little conscious on time tonight, and we've gone a little bit deeper than what we normally do, and I don't apologise for that. I'm really grateful for the fact that we are who we are. Like
Totally.
I love you with all my heart, right? I'm so supported by you that I can move mountains. And I love that and I appreciate that. Thank you so much for this.
Absolute pleasure. And thank you for being you, the amazing human being you are, with all the beauty that you have inside and out. You're an amazing man, and I'm such an honor and a privilege to walk this journey with you, mate. Thank you.
You're welcome, Shui. Because we are walking this journey together, you know, all of us. Love it. Anything you didn't want to say tonight to finish up?
So as a finish up, let's share some smiles. Let's share this message. Let's support one another. So tag a friend, invite them into the Business of Smiles group here, and let's do this together. So thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for even watching the replay of this whenever you can. Share it, tag it, comment. Love it, Janelle. Thank you for always supporting us. You are an angel. Really appreciate it. And everyone else out there in the smiley world, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful evening and looking forward to speaking to you all soon. Bye for now.